Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Taty.
I'm Ian, but I'm Mattie.
And we're Mattie and Taty TV. So today we're here with our 5th reaction. Don't worry, we won't have any other reactions for a while. But today we are reacting to Top 10 Scary Stories That Are Real, Part 2 by Most Amazing
real.
Top 10.
Shout
And it's
out.
dark outside, and we're gonna be scared, so let's watch it. The link to this video will be in the description box down below. Make sure to like
and subscribe.
comment, tell your friends, everybody. We'll set it at the end. Okay, let's get it. Excuse me, play. Excuse me. Oh,
Thank you.
Do you remember when I talked about scary stories that are
No.
extra scary?
No,
because
shall
they're
we
also
so?
true. That video up here got a lot of good feedback from everyone. I don't know what it is that you guys like about being scared so much, but you really do love it. So fear not. I am back with more terrifying truths with the top 10 scary stories that are real, part 2. Starting off at number 10, we have the
Here we
killer
go.
body fumes. In 1994, Gloria Ramirez was rushed to hospital with breathing problems and ended up dying from heart and kidney failure. While they were trying to save her, the ER staff inserted an IV drip into her and drew some blood. They said it smelled like ammonia, and some people reported her skin being covered in a strange oily layer. The nurse then noticed strange particles floating in the blood. Soon, she fainted. Then the doctor left the room, sat down, and also fainted. Next, a respiratory therapist in the room fainted. People started dropping like flies. When they were
that's what they call a terrorist attack.
That
Like,
is a terrorist attack.
That, yeah, stuff
Oh
like that
my
where it can affect more than one person without you even being anywhere in sight. Terrorist attack.
Just take her blood
know
or
how
something.
I know
Pass out.
that.
Like, oh my god.
Don't ask me how I know that. Just quote me on it.
Boy.
Okay.
woke up, they couldn't stop shaking, and their skin felt like it was on fire. The ones who were closest to Gloria Ramirez ended up being hospitalized for days. But out of the 37 emergency room staff members, 23 of them experienced some of these strange symptoms.
37.
Scientists have struggled to put forward a theory as to why Gloria Ramirez's body was just so toxic and how fumes from her blood were just so dangerous.
no, I can't
Coming
see
in at number
for
9 now, we have The Watcher. In 2014, a family in Westfield, New Jersey were forced to flee their brand new $1.3 million
That like the
after
Amityville house.
receiving letters from someone who called himself The Watcher. Now, The Watcher had told the new family that the home had been in his family for decades and that they were put in charge of watching and waiting for its second coming. Now, that
Here we
doesn't sound
go.
creepy
Second
enough,
coming?
wait till you hear this.
Bye.
The Watcher then asked if the family's children had found what's in the walls yet. And
Oh,
also said,
what?
I am pleased to know your names now
Oh, no.
and the names of the young blood you have brought to me. Quite rightly, the family left soon after that, and the police never found out who the Watcher really was.
I wouldn't even care. Bye.
Been sent, and it's thought the Watcher is just waiting to watch the new arrivals. Next up at number 8 now, we have Heaven's Gate. In
Why is my plant
1974, a
much?
group called Heaven's
Let's
Gate
hope.
formed in the United States. They believed the Earth was about to be recycled. All life would apparently be wiped out, and the
Hey, real quick. Do anybody believe that? Like for real?
What?
Like the rapture and like recycle, like the earth to be recycled? Do you believe that?
It's gonna happen one day. God gonna come back one day.
Okay, I was just making sure you believed it because I believed it. If you didn't believe it, I would tell you to get the fuck out.
God's gonna come back one day, but
Yeah, okay, back to the video.
only way for them to be saved was to evacuate the planet and get onto a spacecraft
How
that was
the heck?
traveling behind an approaching comet. How? By committing mass suicide. This UFO would then apparently take their souls to a level of existence above human.
That's
On March
ignorant.
26, 1997, their bodies were found at a rented California ranch.
That's
38
ignorant.
members had killed themselves by taking a lethal cocktail. Police found all of them lying neatly in their own bunk beds. Their faces
Man.
were covered with a square purple cloth. All of them had black sweatpants and joggers
Sounds
on,
like a
brand
cult.
new Nike shoes and armband patches
Brand new
that
Nike
said
shoes.
Heaven's Gate Away Team. This was not a joke. Tapes that they had recorded before the mass suicide can be found on YouTube right now. Coming
Oh,
in at number
okay.
7, we have Facebook from beyond the grave. In 2014, Reddit user Nate SW shared a very chilling story. On the 7th of August 2012, his girlfriend Emily was killed in a car crash. They had been dating for 5 years. 13 months passed with Nate trying to move on from that, and then on September 4th, 2013, he got a Facebook message from her.
Oh my god, is this like this movie
Unfriended?
Unfriended?
I just thought about that, like, Unfriended.
Okay, continue.
Nathan presumed it was from Emily's mother, who he had given the Facebook password to. A few more months passed, and then the messages continued again, making references to some of their past conversations. Then he started getting notifications from her where she would tag herself in his pictures in empty spaces where she should have been. No matter how many times he changed the password, the messages just kept coming. Eventually, she started to say she was cold, really cold. She was freezing and didn't know what was happening to her. To this day, Nathan still doesn't know if this was some sort of sick joke.
I'll delete my page because that probably is somebody playing too much.
Number 6 now, we have Joseph Mattie. Before our story even begins, Joseph had already killed 10 people in a number of different grisly ways. The victims were usually crack cocaine addicts or prostitutes that he would hack to death with an axe under a bridge. One witness who was just fishing nearby got beaten to death with a steel pipe simply for just seeing a murder take place.
Oh my damn.
Well,
was still
ew.
and so he opened his own
He's scary.
God, big he
Whenever he killed a new prostitute, he would use the meat in
Please
his
don't
burgers that he would sell to people. When he was
God.
eventually caught and arrested, Mattie told police, "I would also sell real roast beef and pork sandwiches. They were very good. The human body taste was very similar to pork. If you mix it together, no one can tell the difference."
Oh
Next up,
my
at
God.
5 now, we have the
That is
cell phone
fucking
store.
disgusting.
In 2007, a family in Washington State
That just
started
made me
getting
so mad.
unwelcome
Like,
calls on
that's
their
nasty.
phones. Throughout the night, the calls threatened to kill their children, the grandparents, and the pets. And creepily, they would also get voicemails of their own private conversations, and even one where they were talking to a police detective about this whole thing. Disturbingly, when the phone call's origins were traced, they seemed to come from the family's own phones, even when they were switched off. Their phone company said this should not be possible. At one point, even the neighbor got a call. She was apparently slicing limes in her kitchen when the stalker called and said he preferred lemons. No matter how many times they changed their phones, the calls just kept coming.
How about change the
Stalker was
number?
never caught. And in the end, the family said if they go a day without a call, that's a good day.
Wow.
Okay, moving on to the number 4 spot now.
Oh my god,
we
this the
seen
movie!
The box. In
Sorry,
1977,
other man
20-year-old
movie.
Colleen Stan was kidnapped while hitchhiking from
First
her
of
home
all,
in
I don't-
Oregon. Her captors, Cameron and Janice Hooker, took her
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
I feel like
Californian
that.
hills and kept
I think
her
I've never
in a sort of
stayed like that.
coffin-like
Like, I don't want
box.
to.
Colleen would
I
often
couldn't.
spend 23 hours in this box at a time,
You know what
only
they do to
being
a
allowed out
person?
to be beaten, raped, and tortured. This went on
I didn't know
for
she went
7
through all
years,
that.
from 1977 until 1984.
In the movie, they didn't
At
say
that
she got
point,
beat.
Janice Hooker, one of the captors,
Yeah, she
finally
did.
went to the police and told them everything. Colleen was rescued, reunited with her family.
They said it was going on for how many
underwent
years?
a lot of therapy to try and
I
live
don't
a
remember.
normal life again. I'm amazed that anyone could
That's
do that
stupid.
after spending 7 years locked in a coffin for sometimes 23 hours a day.
Exactly.
Next up, at number 3, we have the Hinterkaifeck murder. In 1922, an entire family living at the Hinterkaifeck farm in Germany were killed by wounds from a pickaxe. The parents, widowed daughter, her children, and even the housekeeper were all found dead. 4 of them were in the barn and 2 of them were in their beds. Here's the really creepy thing. The murderer apparently continued to live at the farm with the family's dead bodies there
What?
for some time afterwards.
People are
Police knew this
sick.
because when they arrived, the animals were still being fed. Neighbors apparently saw smoke coming from the chimney, and also the dog was tied up outside the barn. It gets even creepier. Before their murders, the family had reported hearing footsteps in the attic, seeing footprints in the snow that led from the woods to the house, but not back the other way. And they also saw claw marks on the door of the tool shed where they kept the pickaxe that was used to kill them. The crime was never solved.
I was
Coming on number
watching.
2 now, we have The Waking Dead. This story comes from Honduras.
Alright, we're not gonna finish this, but but if you want to see the rest of the video, link is in the description box down below. Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your friends, dog, friend, pet, rock, Billy, goat,
Like and
Aunt
subscribe.
Jean, Ramirez. Was that racist? Anyway, see you.
Bye.